Good morning. My name is John Fisher, and I would like to welcome you to CRIJ 2301 Community Resources and Corrections. Again, my name is Dr. John Fisher, and I will be teaching this class to you this semester. This is my first time as an adjunct at Howard. I have been the program director for Howard College, Big Spring, for over 10 years, and now I've stepped back to an adjunct role just teaching online so that I can continue my research into the militia and right-wing extremism. So my office hours are going to be online. We can set up Skype if you want. We can set up chat rooms. I plan on setting up a chat room that I'll be in this chat room for an hour every day or every other day. If you guys want to set up a group chat room together, let me know, and we will do that as well. This is a 17-week course, and what we have, the textbook I'm using is Community Resources and Corrections by Alarid, A-L-A-R-I-D. I don't have it with me right here at the moment. I'll get that probably Tuesday or Wednesday from my old office. I am excited to be able to continue to teach at Howard College, especially teaching online. I will have videos throughout this section talking about some of the most important things in each chapter. Let me tell you what's going to happen this semester over the next 17 weeks. Each and every week you're going to have a tab, and the tabs are on the left, on your left looking at the screen. And what you're going to do is click on tab 1. There's going to be a folder that has all of your information that you need. It's going to be resources for lesson 1 or learning sources. It's going to have an outline. It's going to have vocabulary. It's going to have portions of the textbook. And it's going to have all of these things. It's also going to have a video from me. This video will be one of them in tab 1. But this video is also going to be in the student cafe area, the frequently asked questions area. Okay, the second thing you're going to have is a discussion, and every week there's a discussion that is going to pertain to the topic and the subject of the chapter. And you are required, as the student, you are required to read the chapter. Then you are to create an original post. That original post is going to be in APA format, meaning you're going to have in-text citations and you're going to have a reference list at the end. And you're not going to be able to see anybody else's comments until after you have posted yours. So once you post your comment, you're going to see everybody else's comments. And I request that you read them all. And then I'd like you to respond to at least one person. Okay, so you can agree, you can disagree, you can do whatever you want, but you need to respond to the person in what I call, or what I classify, an academic manner. I don't want you to say, hey, that's really cool, I like that. I want you to say, or explain why you like it, or if you have a question, if you want to, if you found something different than what they're talking about, share what you found and say, hey, what about this? Have you thought about this? This is what I gathered. This is what I learned on this subject. And, this is how I differ from you, or this is how I'm the same as you. And again, you need to use an APA format. In-text citations and a reference page. By Sunday, and everybody's going to need to be online in this class on Sunday evening, you're going to be required to reply to anybody who responded to you. Okay, so you put in your original post, you respond to somebody, somebody responds to you, and then you reply. Okay, this class contains not only students from Howard Big Spring and Howard San Angelo and Howard La Mesa. It also has some high school students. So please remember that we are adults and that we should not be attacking people, and we should not be using foul language. This is not Facebook, and this is not Twitter, where those types of things are acceptable. Okay, so the next folder is going to be your assignments. Every week you're going to have a quiz. This quiz has between 10 and 25 questions. You can take this quiz up to 4 times, and your highest grade will be put into the grade book. Okay. I think that you should be able to get good grades on all of them. You can take them 4 times, like I said. You can I don't think they're timed. If they're timed, it's 20 minutes or 25 minutes. So you've got plenty of time to do all this, and then you don't have to go right back and do it again. However, every Sunday there is going to be a project due. Okay, there's going to be the assignment due and a quiz. The assignment is a case study. It's going to ask you, the first couple are going to be technical issues and legal issues. But later on in the semester, your assignments are going to be case studies. You're going to evaluate, and you're going to be given information in the textbook about defendants, people on probation, and you're going to make a decision on what to do with those people. Based upon your reading, you're going to make a decision on whether or not this person is a risk, is a threat to society. Do we need to send this guy to prison? Is there some form of activity or some sanction that we can do to help this individual progress and help this individual become a successful member of society? Okay. There's also going to be a research paper, and I demand research papers because writing is important, grammar is important. Learning how to gather information and compile that information is also important. The subject of your research paper is going to be on probation and parole. Okay. I know this is a crime class. A lot of people are going to want to ask me to write papers on hate crimes or terrorism or 9/11 or Benghazi or things like that. We need to keep this to probation and parole. At the end of every chapter, there is a list of articles. There's a list of references. There's a list of further questions to be asked. You can pick one of those and turn that into your research paper. And what we want to do and what we're going to do is, starting now through week 2, there's going to be a discussion forum that says research forum, and you're going to pick your topic. And we're going to have a discussion. I'm going to go in there, and you're going to tell me there's 3 things you need to do. First, you need to tell me what your topic is. Okay. Second thing you need to tell me is, why are you interested in this topic? Third, in ASL, this is 3. Why should I be interested in this? Okay, I am your audience. Okay, your paper will be written in APA format. You will have in-text citations. You will have a reference page. The reference page of your references will be in hanging format. I will have examples of all of this throughout the course, so don't get scared and don't get nervous. But for the first 2 weeks, we're going to discuss your research topic, and we're going to narrow that research topic down. By week 4, you're going to give me an outline. Okay? You're going to break down your information and break down your research paper into 3 categories: the introduction, your body, and your conclusion. Okay. And there'll be an example of an outline. And I think that the outline that I use is about AIDS or something to that effect. Okay. On week 8, you will be required to turn in an annotated bibliography. An annotated bibliography is a reference list, and you list each of your references. And then after each reference, you tell me how that reference has influenced your research and how that information is important, and what information that came from that source is important towards your research. Week 12, actually, it's during Thanksgiving week. If you turn in a rough draft by Sunday before Thanksgiving, I will grade your paper, and edit your paper throughout Thanksgiving week, and it will be returned to you by the Sunday after Thanksgiving. This is only worth 10 points towards the total grade, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to grade it completely. Okay. And I'm going to make all of these marks, and I'm going to make it available to you. And if you make all of the changes that I've recommended that you change, you will get 100 on your paper. Paper is due the Sunday before finals. So the second week in December. It normally ends up on my birthday, December 7th, but I haven't looked at the calendar yet, so just be known that it's coming. This is a amazing topic. I am a probation officer. Before I became a professor, my background is in corrections. I spent a number of years working in the private prison system, and then I was a state probation officer for the state of Texas. And this is a topic that's really dear to my heart because although politically I probably land on the hardcore conservative side of things, if you look at my attitudes and my positions in corrections and in probation, you would probably think that I was more liberal, more left than President Obama or Michael Moore. I believe in second chances. I believe in giving people an opportunity to turn their life around. And in that, I believe that makes a good probation officer. Somebody that's willing to support and help those who have made some poor choices in life. We're going to be talking about behavior modification therapy. We're going to be talking about a lot of things where we as probation officers can change the world. We can change the way that our defendants and our criminals are living their lives. We can make these changes. So, anyway, welcome to Howard College Criminal Justice Department. Welcome to CRIJ 2301. And I really, really do hope that we will have a great semester together. This is Dr. Fisher. I'll see you in my next video.